Sup everyone, this is SchmuckuloN here. Before I get into the video, I'm just going to let you know I'm just going to keep to a more open scheduling from now on when it comes to my uploads. Instead of like doing it like weekly, it doesn't give me a chance to do anything that I'd like to do, and it makes me late on a lot of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and keep to a more consistent schedule from now on. So expect me to, upload, for a few, upload in the evenings in my time. I'm going to probably start uploading in the evenings in New Zealand time because, during the day I'm working on other projects during the day. So this one is going to be pretty cool. I get to do this in the evenings and I get to have some fun with it. But anyway, let's get into it, shall we? All right, let's get into the video of the moment. We should say. All right. Now, I don't like what third wave and fourth wave feminism has done to society. I can understand where first wave and second wave feminism came from. Women had their rights, and they were fighting for those rights back in the day, and I can understand it to a point. Third wave and fourth wave feminism, however, they've done absolutely nothing but hinder women from participating in certain jobs. They've come up with disingenuous theories of like the patriarchy, and they've basically have pretty much screwed over men's rights as well. Now, yes, the men's rights issue is still a major issue but it just gets totally overshadowed. It gets totally overshadowed by third wave feminism, and third wave feminism don't see men's rights issues, and third wave feminists and fourth wave feminists, all they do is pretty much censor the men's rights activists, and they turn around and say that what they're doing is bad, blah 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 blah. Yet, what they're doing is by default pretty much authoritarianism. But anyway, I'm digressing here. Now, my definition of rape is sexual related violence, or it's an act of violence. Now, stealthing to me isn't even a thing. It's not even remotely a thing. It's just a new term feminists like to turn around and describe a act of sexual violence, which is untrue. Now, a man got convicted of stealthing. Now, if you don't know what the actual definition of stealthing is, it's removing the condom during sex. Now, this is what you call PCism stretched too far. It's PC bollocks stretched way too far. I mean, you can even get arrested for removing a fucking condom. That is fucked up. That is absolutely fucked. That is just completely fucking that is bad. That is bad. I mean, getting convicted of rape is one thing, but getting convicted for raping, getting convicted of having sex with someone just for removing the condom is considered rape now? Are you fucking... What? 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 No, we're gonna go on with this. Let's delve even further into this. Oh God, fuck me. I'm punishing myself already. A Wellington man has been convicted of rape after he removed the condom partway through intercourse without a woman's consent. So now we have to get consent for removing the condom mid-coitus. What else do women want consent for? Fucking texting them now. Oh, can I text you? Oh, Jesus. Fuck. But anyway, Wellington District Crime Squad Manager, Detective Senior Sergeant Haley Ryan, told the Herald this is the first known conviction for this type of offending in Rotorua. That's interesting because anyone can get fucking arrested for anything nowadays. Hell, you can get arrested for offending someone on a tweet. You can even get arrested for a joke. And we've seen that with the Count Dankula case in Scotland. I mean, do your research. But anyway, yeah, you now can even get arrested for having sex without protect. You can now get arrested for removing the condom. Fucking ridiculous. This is funny. The crime was brought to light in the BBC show I May Destroy You. I'm gonna do some research. Let's do some research, shall we? Let's do some fucking research. I May Destroy You is a British American drama television series. It's a TV show. It's a fucking TV show. Written and co-starred by Michaela Cole for BBC One, blah 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 blah. The series is set in London with a predominantly black British cast. Cole stars as Arabella, a young woman who seeks to rebuild her life after being raped. After being fucking raped. After being raped. Really? So according to your definition, Katie Harris, I May Destroy You, where a character is a victim of stealthing. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Really? You didn't even do the fucking research properly. Now, Dr. Samantha Keane. I don't know who she is personally, but I'm going to look into her in a moment, but we're going to get into this. Victoria University of Wellington's Dr. Samantha Keane said a conviction for the non-consensual removal of a condom during sex recognises that consent to sex with someone who is wearing a condom at the time it begins does not mean the consent remains when it is removed. Okay, Dr. Samantha Keane. I'm gonna look into you actually. Let's look into Dr. Samantha Keane, shall we? Now, if I'm correct, Dr. Samantha Keane, or Miss Keane, I should say, she looks like she's a single person. She looks like the type of person that stays at home and, you know, she doesn't go out and get laid. She doesn't have a fucking boyfriend. And she's a fucking lonely, fucking insufferable fucking person that took up gender studies because, you know, she has no real fucking opinions. So she decided to go to university to study gender studies and become a academic and criminology, and she's writing a book on #porn and #rough sex and #harm, research Vogue, strangulation, the rough sex defense, #gender, my views. You know, she's the atypical fucking gender studies, wokey fucking type that turns around and thinks that she is such a academic, but really she's just the atypical SJW that sits at home fucking watching Feminist Frequency on YouTube or the usual fucking SJW garbage on YouTube, and all of a sudden just decided to fucking become a sexademic. You know, the usual SJW, unlikable, typical. What a waste. But yeah. Anyway, let's proceed, shall we? Removing a condom during sex exposes the people involved in that activity to health risks. True, but some people are pretty fucking stupid, and they can be quite vindictive as well and say, "Oh no, I got no STD," but yeah, they can be pretty bad as well. So, sexually transmitted infections, HIV, and in heterosexual encounters, unintentional pregnancies. Well, unintentional pregnancies, I can learn from experience. The pregnancy to my daughter was unintentional. However, I wanted to stick around regardless, and I got screwed over by that. You know. STDs, well, some people are, us as New Zealanders are pretty choosy. However, thoughts can be they're open to fucking anybody. So yeah, we do have very promiscuous women here in New Zealand. However, some women are pretty fucking clued up and actually will, say that, yes, I've got this, and no, I won't fuck you, and yes, I will require a STI check. And yes, most STIs are actually quite curable. Chlamydia is curable with penicillin. Genital warts, you freeze them off. Herpes, I think there's a medicine for that, or a topical cream for that, or a steroid cream for that. HIV and AIDS, however, yeah, it's touch and go. However, the statistics for here in New Zealand are actually quite generally small for HIV and chlamydia, or not chlamydia, and AIDS. Yeah, let's look at the statistics, shall we? Let's look at the statistics. Currently in New Zealand, this is according to the New Zealand AIDS Foundation. There's currently around 3,500 people in New Zealand that are estimated to be living with HIV. Now, the notifications with known routes of infection in 2016 and in general are men having sex with men. It's men having sex with men. The second highest is heterosexual couples, but it is actually quite low considering the fact that it's mostly to do with men having sex with men, or men, mostly gay or bisexual men. So that's basically, the statistics. It's quite low for heterosexual couples, it is pretty fucking low. It is quite low, but it's men having sex with men. Obviously, this person didn't do any research, and she's just going off by her gender studies fucking degree. Pleb. But yeah, Kane told the Herald that survivors of fucking what? Getting raw dick. Getting raw fucking dick. So removing the condom because it might be uncomfortable, it might have broken, or he wants to seek in for the money, or he wants to go in for the money shot, is deemed a thing worthy of being a survivor. Obviously, this person does not get laid, and offenders may not be aware that non-consensually removing a condom during sex could be considered a form of sexual violence. Bullshit! Absolute fucking horseshit. Is this chick still a fucking virgin? Obviously, this chick sits at home at night after probably going through so many bad Tinder dates or just coming home from her shitty job at the university. Or whatever the fuck she does. And she probably just sits at home petting her cats. No wonder she's a feminist. Fuck, you're a loser. Oh, fucking hell. A conviction for stealthing recognizes the seriousness of this conduct for its survivors. Really? Survivors, okay. So it may encourage others to come forward to report their experiences. I could see this right fucking now. I can see this right now. I can see this right now. Oh, my man decided to remove the condom. I feel so violated of his penis. Fucking hell, man. Seriously? Really? Oh, fuck's sakes. You gotta be joking me. A man will appear in court later this month for sentencing. You poor, poor bastard. You got... I have a feeling that this guy is gonna get so much shit for being in prison. You know, he's gonna either get... He's either gonna get laughed at. He's gonna get the question, obviously. The question he's gonna get asked will be, what did you get thrown in jail there, bro? Oh... I got arrested for... I'm in here for accidentally removing the condom. Oofed. He's either going to get laughed at, or if he's smart enough, he's probably going to get arrested. He's probably going to get beaten up for the whole rape thing, or he's going to get arrested, or he's going to get raped himself. So, if he does get thrown in prison, he's going to get raped anyway, because of the whole rape charge, because of the whole rape thing. And just let's hope, like, fuck, he does not admit to that, because if he does, oh boy, Tiffany the Touch is going to have a fucking field day with him. Earlier this year, the Herald revealed the number of sexual assaults in Wellington had increased by nearly 50% in the past 5 years. Now, what do you expect? It's fucking Wellington. It's Wellington. Yeah, it's woke capital of second woke capital in New Zealand, apart from Auckland. But yeah, I mean, what do you expect? You got Antifa, you got the far left, and you got vegans fucking. You got feminists and vegans, and you know, it's fucking idiocy there. Reports of sexual assaults and related offences have gone from 157 in 2015 to 230 in 2020. Overall, a 46% increase inside the Wellington police boundary. Although Ryan said this is the first known conviction for this type of offending. Because stealthing would be coded as sexual violation in the police system. A spokesperson told the Herald they can't easily isolate cases by the nature of the violation. But it's really funny because you got a feminist doctor. I just came up with the statistics for HIV. The statistics are relatively low for HIV in New Zealand. So, and also, it's men butt fucking other fucking men, and they got the whole arresting idea off a fucking TV show. This is the classic example of schmuckery that we have got running. And people are now getting arrested for removing a fucking condom. Are you absolutely fucking serious? Oy vey. Fuck this. I'm out. Fuck this. Fuck this cunt.